Say something, Mom.
Hi, it's Sunday, March 12th. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning and we're going to take a train ride to Machu Picchu. So we're looking forward to it. Over and out. Okay, go turn it off.
And we're on the bus.
Yes. Okay, turn it off.
Sugar train.
There's Dad.
Show the station.
Here's the station.
Slowly.
This is me.
Yes, we are. They give us tickets, but they mix the name, whole bus.
Where's mine? Where's my seat?
Always say one seat first.
Are you doing a good job? Stop it. Stop it. Did you stop?
Complimentary breakfast. Please pull down your chart table in front of you, and we ask you to don't use the lavatory during the breakfast time. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, now.
Okay, honey.
Hey, Mom. Oh, look at that fork.
You're saying that today, oh wow, this is a fertilizer factory. They produce fertilizer there. What is very ironic is that farmers around don't use the chemical fertilizers from the factory. They still use of these natural fertilizers. So what is ironic on it is that they cannot afford it.
There is, I don't know what it's
A fertilizer factory.
a fertilizer factory.
But I live in a country where
Mom, you're blocking the way.
Sorry.
I haven't realized, how good is our farming here.
There it is. Look at that
Like everything
steam coming
from
out.
other countries means civilized. It means progress. We are still this stage now.
Okay. Okay, close.
I'm recording.
Okay, no more.
Okay, now recording.
Having these many children, because they know that they need this much help to work, I consider that education,
Okay,
healthcare,
stop.
bilingual out of 100 do not know how to read and write. That means 34 out of 100 haven't stepped on one school. But the other 66 have gone every day until the third year of elementary education. That's why they know how to read and write.
Mom, I'm blocking.
I'm just placing a little green page so you will share it around. You just have there. So
Wow.
At the same time, so far, we don't get to see it very well. There's quite several pictures to show you on this journey today. Excuse me? No, that one will be just a greenhouse, basically. It's an agricultural experimental Incan center, which is somewhere on your right side on top of this mountain, out of a natural, very deep hole on the ground.
Whoa. What was that?
In Brazil and the Amazon. It's a very important river. In Cusco City, all the water of all the rivers and also all the lakes
This is it, Michael.
are somehow flowing into this Window shopping.
Yeah. And they'll shove the stuff right in the window at you.
We didn't get a chance
Window
to see
shopping.
it. Did you catch it, Michael? No. Oh. Oh well.
I'm recording it.
No more recording.
You have to remember the way back.
Catch it next time.
I've got a little sugar.
Okay, now. Oh no.
¿Perdón? Sí, desea. Sí, sí. Un momentito. Sí. ¿Quiere comprar esas muñecas? ¿Perdón? Aquí sé que son bien bonitas, pero también las vamos a ver cuando estemos volviendo. Y lo que sé es que cuando el tren está a punto de partir, es cuando se deja embarcar una mano.
Here's Mom.
Have you seen anyone selling?
We're in Olaizambo right now, and I just missed taking a picture of
The way back
the
we also
And
They are selling outside.
what are they selling?
They're selling fabric
or when we see corn, have a look at how big the corn
that they have woven.
is. This is the best
Okay.
corn of Peru.
All right.
It's really big corn, juicy, sweet, and big corn.
Hello. Okay. Yes, Mom.
The same boat, two of them. Yeah, we'll tell them that. Towards the other side.
These better shots, man. Bouncing it.
Because of oh, I
Hey, don't take videos,
Very hard
Michael.
to get a private service with the
There's all.
think I'm bad. Sorry, Daddy. Nice place. There's Mom.
Machu Picchu in all its glory.
Look at that tip.
Michael, come on. Michael, turn around.
Okay, now recording. Over here. Okay, now up the stairs. Oh man. Oh, it's deep. Oh, oh.
Are you recording that?
Yes. Okay, now this is Machu Picchu. Oh man, I'm tired, and I just got here. Ooh. This is the one we saw in the picture, didn't we?
That
Recording.
sensation of how big it is.
Mommy, turn around.
Hi. Hi, sweetie. Be careful. Oh, let me take a picture of you.
Okay. Look how steep that is. Oh, cool.
Too close to the edge.
Oh, look at the clouds. Is this the Andes? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, I can't breathe here. I can't breathe. And there's my mom. A picture of something. Okay, we're stopping. Okay, here are the people in a tour, I think. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're just visiting. Maybe they're from here.
Michael, take a picture of me in the background. Turn that off.
Oh, yes, Mommy.
So now, very
Here,
important question to ask is,
Machu
has anyone not
Picchu.
bought a lunch ticket?
The very tall
And you all
mountain.
remember what's the pocket you put it in? Yeah. That's good. You'll remember
La
the
la la. Oh, wait. Okay, so
I wanted to start by showing you. I know that there's very many people, many questions
oh, there's a people walking.
about why
See?
where was the water, where did
Okay.
the water, where is the surface
Daddy, you're blocking the way. Ew, look.
by showing
I have a line.
a
Okay, that's it.
there's about 120 more feet in the bottom where there's many more terraces we have to clear up, but they are not cleared up yet. And even, it's hard to believe this, but
Ah,
somewhere
falling.
there, there's another Inca city, smaller in dimension than Machu Picchu, but there's another Inca city overgrown in vegetation.
Oh man,
Let me
there's a
see if I
bee
can show it
on
to
me. I
you so you
can't
can
get the
follow
video
me.
very well.
Can you see the river partly way in the bottom of the river? Would you please go that mountain, the bottom, at about 150 meters, let's
Oh
say
my goodness.
about 500 feet, and you come across this
That's the
more
river.
part of the mountain, where even there's a lot of trees lighter color. At that
And there's my daddy taking a picture. And look, Mother Nature. Oh, look at that building. See what's inside it. Oh yeah, can't. This is a beautiful place. And beautiful, whatever, I don't know. And there's Daddy. We take a picture of him.
Stop it now. It's shaking.
Oh, there's you. Ew. Man, it's cool up here. Oh, but I can't breathe. How do you get up here? Oh, there, never mind. Man, how can the Incas get up here? Who made this place?
Put it down so you will have two hands available for you.
have their houses with their jars, with their pots, have it and drink it in their houses.
That's the
So it's the
main
way for them to
entrance.
adapt to the geography and not have the water always running at a very fast speed. Have the water
That's
running
the
this.
main
The first
entrance.
fountain for giving water to town for drinking. The first
main
fountain is
entrance.
very next to the house of the ruler, which is above the temple of the sun, and obviously it gives us a sense
The
of
main-
hierarchy. The
Daddy, you're
first person
blocking the
drinking
way.
of this water was the mayor of town. So this one is the street of the fountains, the water supply of Machu Picchu. If you ever want,
Here, Michael. Stay here. Yeah. Look at me.
Objetos ceremoniales, también 5
Oh, look at these things. Look at the big boulders. Okay. Recording. Here's the people coming. And where's Daddy? Oh, there. This is a great view. Look at all the palm stuff. There's Dad. Where's he going? Oh man. Look at this view. It's a beauty. Look at the terrace. Okay, now we're going down and all these mountains. I'm recording, Dad.
Michael, no. The man definitely was gonna die, but in the name of God, he said he was gonna convert all these Indians into Catholics in the valley. He was just a few hours away from Ollantaytambo, walking, people in the village crying, saying, "You're gonna die, but anyway, you're crazy, try to do it." The man, few hours, was captured by two Indians, blind his eyes, put him in a stretcher, tied his mouth. He thought he was gonna die. He didn't die. He was just traveled by these Indians 7 days. He could see light and dark. He could feel cold and warm. He was taken at the end somewhere where he opened back his eyes and he saw the true king of the empire standing up in a very big white rock, apparently limestone, and had all this gold, silver, and women all around him. Incas didn't want to kill him because they wanted to show him how powerful was yet the empire in such a place remote, surrounded by very big mountains and lush vegetation. Then the man was blind back again, put in the same stretcher and taken back by the same people to the place where he was found. People at Ollantaytambo couldn't believe it when the man was coming back to town. The man was proud and said, "No, I found where they are. We have to go as deep into the cloud forest, 7 days walking in the bottom." He described the place. He mentioned it was called Vilcabamba. The little point he was at is called the Pitcos. Everyone was excited about that place. They called it El Dorado. Expeditions come along the valley. They find what we found along the train tracks. These Incan settlements with the names and terraces Spanish were wondering about. They were given the answer, the names of those places. They reported abandoned, nobody living here, but we know the name. They didn't wonder there were cities on tops of these mountains. They must have just gone underneath this site. No, they haven't seen it. They were not looking for it. They were very deep into the cloud forest, couldn't find a thing, came back. Certainly Incas, when it felt that Spanish were coming in the valleys, they would have moved somewhere else. But they never found anything. Came back 350 years after. The history of El Dorado is still something human beings want to discover. Hiram Bingham, 1911, wants to find the place where the White Rock is. He comes in the valley once again, and I took a picture. This is a picture I took in Yale University last year. This is in Connecticut, where all the bodies of Machu Picchu are at the moment kept. They are not back here in Peru. All the bodies, all the artifacts are back here in the States. But when I went there, I had an access to the photographical archive that they have back in the States, and this is what they showed to me: a picture of the expedition of Bingham along where now are the train tracks in the way to Machu Picchu. What you have there is a path where now the train tracks are. The train tracks were not there yet, and some donkeys and the Peruvian army trying to come into this valley before Machu Picchu, 1911. Trying to look for that place where all the gold was. It's one of the first pictures of Bingham on this exploration. Wow. When people was coming on those horses, they wouldn't find Machu Picchu. This was overgrown. Come on, there's 350 years already gone. The man went as far as behind the very imposing mountain you have behind you, the famous one, and in the very bottom where there's at the moment a town of name Mandor Pampa, he comes across a man asking, "Hey you, how can I find Incan ruins around here?" Which is the place where all the two bodies like Mr. Bingham were found. So at the moment we are trying to explore those areas where there were lots of residences.
Look at
but
the
also
river.
lots of dead bodies. were buried at. But you must be now thinking of something. How come people are going to be next to death? Isn't there a danger of having many diseases, of sharing spaces with death in Incan times? And now we go to the Inca. The crop we most ate is in here just orange. Potatoes, a little bit of beans, coconuts, teeny bit of meat. That's why very high iron deficiency. Most of the bodies had the skulls deformed. Incas practiced the skull deformation in the case of having a difference between lower and higher ranks of people. And they also found that the brain of babies is not in danger when they actually modify the shape of the skull. The brain just adapts to the shape of the skull and would never change the actual behavior of people like that. Nevertheless, it's being informed by the Spanish that sometimes these wooden pieces were tied so strongly that they actually killed babies crying with these very big headaches. But this being practiced when they were in very early ages. Something else they discovered is that Mr. Bingham actually was
50% women and 50% men.
correct. It's just that Mr. Bingham, on his want to try to find the last lost Incan stronghold, he thought that one of the features of that place, such a place, must be having lots of women. Because Incas took them with them quite a lot. But anyways, that's a bit of text on the area. We are on the eastern slope of facing the eternal sunrise. Always deaths have to be buried, not facing east, the eternal sunrise. When we were making this road, we just followed with our bus. We so much destroyed so many of these places we have kept this for so much that in the last decade, in between the curves number 4, 5, and 6, we found in between the pieces of the road many other deaths in the caves of Machu Picchu. But we definitely know the much destruction also imposed on it when we were building that road. But as you feel, this is just the eastern slope of Machu Picchu. When there's no people, and views are fantastic. People are near people. Just love it. Not be strange to have an experience. Last condor I saw in Machu Picchu was probably a month more ago. It's just a matter of life. The largest wingspan in the world can go up to 15-foot wingspan. Condors. It's a little plane flying around. Massive. Do you want to see one? We should kill one of them.
This is the train that I took, I think. Oh, the train track is where?
Look at me.
Okay, now. Look at the nice view.
They never would have called it like that. There's no Inca word to
Look at
say
me.
this. They called it a temple. And priests were never called as the international tribe. It's always called priests. And the terracing is not for farming. The terracing is just to try to avoid any erosion. You start building this plant so that the central one having food because it was up and down refrigerated.
How do you get the stuff from there down to the sea?
Just walking, mom. From down here up there, along the left side slope of the mountain, there's an original Inca trail that every day, every 200 people walks up and down. There's at the moment people up there, and that trail is an original Inca trail. That means that even priests in Inca what about the Inca?
Whoa.
I know that one goes to the one now.
Was it? I can look at me. I can look at me.
Class 6 exists, but you get arrested.
Every time there was a very big elk,
Now I am.
nobody liked the king to send a message.
Wow.
He's the only one able to drive.
Look at this nice
Nobody would have
view.
touched his hair anymore. Walking back from 100 streets just behind her. She could die for power for proud of her. Human beings as here as not as pretty gone. Machu Picchu or tourist guide still can enjoy it.
Wow, look at this place. It's amazing.
Ceremonies facing at them going or just waiting for them to happen. This was the ceremonial space, the square. Notice even the altar is being carved out for worshiping people. Anyway, that's the reason why to make it a lot. What I'm going to do now is the fantastically beautiful voice, an opera singer. It's a lovely one. And to think about a flower, symbol of Machu Picchu, I will show to you soon in a garden, a orchid of name Masdevallia beckiana, which is also endemic to the park. It just happens here anywhere else in the world. The reason why to stop in quite a difficult area is because I want to test with you some acoustics here. Will you please just keep silent for a moment so
That's
I
why.
can
Echo.
Do you feel it?
What's that?
Echo.
Well, anyway. And remember yesterday our stories at Sacsayhuaman, we were talking about very big crowds and a place, in this case in the corner, a platform, big stonework, 3 levels, where the ruler himself would have stand up and had hundreds of people for his ceremony
You're
join
moving.
us. So this is the place where we came after the poll was at Sacsayhuaman with microphone speakers to test these acoustics. Just believe that it happened at Sacsayhuaman, not like yesterday.
No, long terrace, Saturday,
That like well level in a line. I will show you their water levels. Once everything stays like this,
And then go down.
like we do now with our small boats. By the type of tools they had, it's amazing technology they developed. You know? Is everybody here? Are we waiting for everybody else? We are probably not.
Speak up if you're not here.
Excuse me, ma'am. Bingham called it the Temple of the 3 Windows. And he called this one the principal temple. So it is because it faces the owner, not the mountain. The erosion happened before Bingham came, after Bingham. We're going to cross all around till the other side. Lower because the erosion happened inside.
Recording.
What? I am tired. I'm ready to go to lunch. End of subject.
Okay. Man, I'm tired.
No. Let's just go.
Just that they allowed us some seats also over there. But
That's yummy.
What should we get on that?
I wish I know.
What is on that? This is
There's Mom.
I don't know what you bought.
And there's Dad. I know. I'm looking at different things.
Michael, listen to them. Don't keep doing that. Don't keep panning.